I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard tender whispers of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers only you can provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good father. And I'm loved by you. You are perfect in all of your ways. Perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are.
There. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Can I tell you another one? So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. What is a boxer's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
Hello, boys and girls. It's Pastor Michelle, and today is a very special day. Today is Father's Day, and I have a story that I would like to share with you. So you ready? Let's get started. A special gift for King Solomon. One night, King Solomon had a dream. I know I've had many dreams. I bet you've had a dream too. But this dream was different God talked to King Solomon in this dream. God said, I will give you anything. King Solomon could have asked for money. He could have asked to be a hero. But King Solomon instead said, God, help me be a wise king. Help me rule my people well. God was very, very pleased. And God said, I will make you wise. I will also make you rich and famous. Boys and girls, that was a great story. Solomon was a wise king. As a father, he told his children, listen carefully to my words. Pay attention and make good choices. I was a child once and loved by my parents, and my father taught me, my words are important. Do what I say and you will be blessed. So make good choices. Don't forget, listen to your father.
That night, God spoke to me in a dream.
Solomon, ask for anything you want, and I will give it to you.
My father, David, your servant, was honest and did what you commanded. You've made me king in my father's place. But I'm very young and know so little about being a leader. Please make me wise and teach me the difference between right and wrong. If you don't, there is no way I could rule this great nation of yours.
Solomon, I'm pleased that you asked for this. You asked for wisdom to make right decisions. So I'll make you wiser than anyone who has ever lived or ever will live. I'll also give you what you didn't ask for. You'll be rich and respected as long as you live, and you'll be greater than any other king.
Wisdom? But God was asking. I mean, you could have requested anything. A super long life, riches beyond your dreams.
I asked for wisdom. And God will grant the same to anyone if he asks from his heart.
Hello, boys and girls. Pastor Dave here, and today is Father's Day. And the title of our lesson is Dads Directing Attitudes Daily. But first, I want to talk to you about King Solomon. What would it be like if someone came up to you and said, ask me for whatever you want and I'll give it to you? Wow, wouldn't that be great? Well, that's exactly what happened between God and King Solomon. God asked Solomon to, whatever you want, ask of me and you can have it. And of course, we know that Solomon asked for wisdom. And you may have asked for something different, but Solomon asked for a good thing. And so today, as we get into our time together, I want to first consider the words of King Solomon to his own children. They're found in Proverbs chapter 4. It says, my children, listen when your father corrects you. Pay attention and learn good judgment. For I am giving you good guidance. Don't turn away from my instructions. For I too was once my father's son, tenderly loved as my mother's only child. My father taught me, take my words to heart, follow my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, develop good judgment. Don't forget my words or turn away from them. Wow, those are powerful words. Those are words good for all of us. And so today, I want to ask you this other question. Who's the best person you know? Well, in children's church, we know that anytime we don't know the answer is Jesus. Well, the best person I know is Jesus. And so I want to take a look at Jesus as a son and how he treated or responded or how he honored his father. This is an important thing. Let's consider some things about Jesus. First of all, there were some times when Jesus went through some real difficult struggles. Like, for example, when his cousin John the Baptist was killed. But what did Jesus do? Well, Jesus went off by himself and he talked to his Father. Wow, that's pretty good. But there were times when Jesus did great things. I mean, absolutely great things, miracles, healing people. But afterwards, what did Jesus do? You know, here's what he did. He told the people, I only do the things my Father tells me to do, and I only say the things my Father tells me to say. Wow, how great is that? You know, there was the time when Jesus was coming up out of the waters, having been baptized, and his Father speaking from heaven, behold, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Wow, what a great feeling that must be as a child. Well, how about the fact that Jesus also faced some difficult times? You know, you and I face difficult times as children. There's things that are difficult for us, but it was also true of Jesus. You see, when Jesus went to the cross, that was no easy thing. But before Jesus went to the cross, he went to the garden and he talked to his Father. He prayed. He said to his Father, Father, if it be your will, take this cup away from me. But if not, whatever you want, that's what I will do. You see, Jesus was always about honoring, always about respecting, always about pleasing the Father. That was his greatest desire. You know, we can learn a lot about that as well. You may think that Jesus never had to have an attitude adjustment, but listen to what I'm saying to you. Each and every time of these examples I've given you today were times where Jesus felt the need to go talk to his Father, to find out, to receive, to be influenced by his Father's wisdom and his Father's direction. So in a sense, Jesus had an attitude adjustment. Now, if Jesus felt the need to get his attitude adjusted, so to speak, or to get his heart right before facing difficult things or doing big things or possibly getting a big head and keeping from getting a big head, if Jesus felt it was possible, how much more is it needful for us? You know, you may get mad at your dad sometimes because he asks you to do things that you don't want to do. But I want you to understand something. When you are obedient to your Father, when your attitude and your heart is to do what your Father wants, what you do is you free up your Father to do more things. And can you imagine if your Father is free to do more things, how great will he bless you? I'll tell you how great. It'll be beyond your thinking. You see, when you honor your Father, you honor your own life. The Bible says that there's a promise about obeying our parents, to live long on the earth and to be prosperous. I want you to know that when you're obedient, then you are following your Father's directions. Your Father directs you. Your Father directs your attitude. That's what dads do. You know, moms are important, and we missed Mother's Day this year. But Mother's Day, or mom, M-O-M, would stand for making others matter, because that's what moms do. Moms make other people in the family, other people in general, important. And that's an awesome thing. They're like the glue that keeps us all together. Moms are amazing. But dads, they direct attitudes daily. You see, your father, your dad, his responsibility, his job, his task every day is to direct your attitude, is to help you make good decisions. You know, you're young still, but you have a Father who wants to bless you. So honor your Father today. Love your dad. I'm sure you'll be glad you did. God bless you. Bye-bye. Boys and girls, there's one more thing I want to talk to you about quickly, and that is this. You may be sad today because your father's not around. He's gone, he's not around, maybe you never knew him. Maybe he's died. I want you to know today that what you have is your Father in heaven. And your Father in heaven wants to bless you. He sends his angels to watch over you. He sends the Spirit of God to teach your heart, to prompt your heart in making the right decisions and doing right instead of wrong. And he wants to bless you. And so I would say to you today, if that's you, your dad's not around, honor your mom, your aunt, your uncle, your grandmother, your grandfather. Honor them. And as you do so, you're really honoring God. And you just watch. God will watch over you, and God's going to bless you big time. Hey, God bless you. Have a great Father's Day and love somebody. Bye-bye.
Did you understand it though? No. No. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh no, not this one. This is the grand finale of this. Yeah, that's the last one. That's what I was wondering. I don't know what they're gonna do next season because they did some stuff this time. Exactly what I was thinking. Oh yeah. Right, don't bring that again. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah. Yeah. Like, go somewhere else with that, but don't bring it here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I said. And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what in the world? But don't do it here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Really? I thought the same thing. We think a lot alike, huh? Oh, that's crazy. Right.
Anaya.
Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me.
What are we drawing today, dude?
A trophy!
Yeah, we're drawing a trophy because Father's Day is coming up. We thought it would be a lot of fun to learn how to draw a trophy so that we could give it to our #1 dads.
Yep.
Who's your #1 dad?
You!
Now, we're using a marker, but you guys don't have to. You can use whatever you feel comfortable drawing with. If you are using a marker or a permanent marker, you want to make sure you have at least 2 sheets of paper so that your drawing doesn't end up soaking through and getting onto the table.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to start by drawing a rectangle, a long rectangle at the top of our paper. So we're going to draw a short line down and then a long line across. So we're drawing an L shape. And this line is in the middle of our paper. See how we got equal space on each side. Now let's draw the top of our rectangle. We're going to draw another line that matches the bottom one. And then we'll connect it over here on the right. Good. Now we're going to draw the letter U. We're going to start inside of the rectangle, and we're also going to end on the same place on the right side. So we're going to start here. We're going to draw a big U that comes down and then come back up. So you have a little space on each side. Good. Then back up. You did it. Okay, now we're going to draw another rectangle. So we'll draw 2 lines down here. Well, it's kind of a rectangle.
Yeah.
We're drawing the base of our trophy. Now we're going to draw the rest of the base. So we're going to draw a line that comes down like this and then curves out at the bottom. Is that cool?
Yeah.
And then we'll draw that same line over here. Kind of straight line down and then curve out at the bottom. Now let's draw another rectangle to connect. So we'll connect at the bottom and then let's draw 2 lines down. 2 short lines. And then we'll connect it. So there's another rectangle. Now let's draw a skinnier rectangle. We're going to draw another one right here. So we'll draw 2 little lines that come out further. And then we'll draw 2 little lines coming down. And then we'll connect those from the left side over to the right. Okay, now we can draw the base of our trophy. So let's draw it a little bit bigger. So we're going to draw 2 more lines that come out. And this base is going to be bigger. So then we're going to draw 2 bigger lines that come down. Yeah. And then we'll connect those. Oh, we did it. There's the base of our trophy. Okay, we're missing the big handles that look really cool that you can hold your awesome trophy by. So we're going to start right here and we're going to draw a big C shape that comes out and back in. Kind of a weird C shape.
It's like an ear.
Yeah, it looks like an ear. Yeah, we have ears.
Yep.
Good. Okay, now let's draw the outside of our trophy handle. So we're going to draw a little curve right here. And then let's draw another curve right here, down here at the bottom. Those are kind of weird curves, but now we're going to connect those 2 curves. So we're going to draw another line, comes out and around to connect those 2 weird shapes. Now let's repeat those same steps over here on the right side. So we want to start in the same spot over here, and we want to end in the same spot too. So we can put little dots to help us, and we're going to draw that big, funny C shape, or whoop, mine's
Ear
a little
shape.
weird. Yeah, ear shape. And then we're going to draw that little curve up here. First one up at the top. And then we'll draw that big one down here. These even look like earlobes down here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Whoops. That's okay. And then we're going to draw the outside of the handle. Comes around and connects down here.
Ears on your trophy.
I guess we could draw a really funny face right there on the
Yeah.
center, and then these could actually look like ears, and we could write number 1 dad down here. But I think we should write number 1 dad up here when we're coloring it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's going to look a lot better once we color it, but we're going to fast forward this part, and at the end you guys can pause it to match the same coloring. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Let's do it right now. Good job, dude. You did awesome on coloring your trophy. It turned out amazing. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I really like how you changed it. You made it red and brown down here on the base. And you guys at home could do the same thing. You can pause it and change it. You can color it like how we did, or you can change it and make it your own.
Yes.
Now the other thing we did was we used our Sharpie to thicken up the outside line of our drawing. It makes it look like it's going to pop right off the page.
Yeah.
The last few times we've done our drawings, we've actually colored our drawings on the computer, and that's a lot of fun, and we're going to still do that, but every once in a while we'll still color with our oil pastels and also our colored pencils.
Yes.
Now you guys at home, I want you to remember you don't have to use oil pastels. That's just what we use. You could use whatever you want. You could use paint, crayons, or even markers.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your trophies with
Yes,
us.
we do. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we hope you have a lot of fun giving it to your dad on Father's Day, and we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.
Guess what I got for you?
What?
A trophy.
You've been hanging on to that the whole time?
Yep.
Can I have it?
Yep, it's mine.
Hey, our friends, Father's Day is coming up, so we thought it would be fun to draw what today?
Super Dad.
Super Dad. We hope you're going to follow along with us. You need something to draw with. We're using markers, some paper, and
Something to color with.
something to color with. Now, the really cool part about this lesson, too, is that you can also customize the drawing. You don't have to do it exactly like ours. So you can change the little details on your Super Dad so it looks more like your dad. Like we're going to draw hair, but I don't have hair. So if you wanted to draw this for me, you could just draw a bald head.
Yes.
Or a hat. All right, let's get started. We're first going to draw our dad's eyes. We're going to draw 2 circles in the middle of our paper, and I'm going to draw them about this size. Leave a little space, and then draw another one over here. Yeah. There you go. And then on inside of this circle, let's draw a smaller circle for the reflection. So his eyes look shiny. And then let's color in the big circle and leave the little one white. Now we fast forwarded that part of the video, so remember to pause it if you need extra time to finish that step. Now let's draw another circle around each eye. So we're going to draw another one. Now this is for the colored part, or the iris. And it's going around the pupil, and the pupil is the black circle in the center of our eyes. Good job. Now let's draw an upside down U on both eyes. So I'm going to draw one over here on the left and also on the right. Cool. One more. All right, now let's draw our dad's head. We're going to draw a shape. We're going to start over here and we're going to draw it down, over, like this. Underneath, this is for the chin, cross, and then back up on the other side. Yeah. Now we're going to draw the beard. And we're going to start over here, and we're going to draw a U shape that goes underneath the eye, and then in between the eyes, we're going to come up, back down, and then another U shape over here for the beard. Now, if your dad doesn't have a beard, you could leave this off if you want. Then right here, we're going to draw an upside down U. That's for his mustache. And then we'll draw the bottom so that we have a shape. This is where his smile is going to be. Then we're going to put a little smile inside there. Good job. All right. Now we can draw his eyebrows. Let's draw a line over each eye. Diagonal line. Yeah. Then we can draw another curve that comes up, over, around, and then back down to make his eyebrows look thicker. And we can do that on both sides. Okay, now let's draw his hair. We're going to draw the bottom of his hair. We're going to start right here, and we're going to draw a curve that goes over the eye first. And then we can draw a zigzag line. Yeah, I'm going to draw another little zigzag right here at the end. And then we can draw another curve that comes back down and connects to the other side. All right, now let's draw his ears. We'll draw a C shape over here and a backward C on the right side. Yeah, well, like your dad. Your dad drawing. It's looking really cool. Now we're going to draw a diagonal line and a smaller C shape inside. And we could do the same thing but backwards over here on the other side. There's the inside of his ears. Now let's draw the top of his hair. We're going to draw a big curve that goes over the top, like that. And we stop halfway so that we can draw another zigzag for a little bit of hair sticking up. And then we can draw the rest of his head coming down and connecting to his ear. All right, he looks awesome. Let's draw his body though. We're going to draw two diagonal lines coming down from his chin. I'm going to draw a little taller. Then we're going to draw 2 lines right here for his belt. And then right here, let's draw a W shape. And this is for the cape that's tied around his neck.
Super Dad.
Super Dad. Then down here at the bottom, I'm going to draw his legs just a little longer on each side. You could do the same thing. So his longer legs. All right, let's first add, let's add 2 lines for his belt buckle. And now let's draw his legs. We're going to draw an A shape right below the belt buckle. Yeah, and then right here, let's connect the outside of his body to that A shape That's for the bottom of his shoes. Then we can draw an upside down U for his boots or his shoes on each leg. All right, let's finish his shoes by adding the very bottom of his shoes, the sole. So let's draw a line on the outside and also the inside, and we can do that on this shoe also. And then connect those two lines. Yeah. Now I'm gonna draw a couple lines coming down just for the texture on his shoes. Cool, Hadley, you did it. Now, what are we missing?
His arms.
Yeah, we're missing his arms. Let's start over here. We're gonna draw a sideways V shape, comes out and back in, and we're gonna draw him with his arms on, or his hands, his fists on his waist, kind of like he's Superman.
Yes.
All right, like he's gonna stop a bullet or a speeding train. Okay, and then we're gonna draw the inside of his arm. So let's first draw, right here we're gonna draw a curve that almost looks like it's gonna connect to the elbow, but leave a little gap. Yeah, and then we can draw his big strong bicep. Yeah, and then we can draw this sleeve on his shirt. Good job. Let's repeat that over here on this side for his other arm. Draw a sideways V, come out, and then back in. Then we'll draw his forearm, almost touch his elbow, and then we'll draw his bicep and his t-shirt, the sleeves on his t-shirt. Okay, now if we want, we could also, I'm gonna draw a couple lines for the hair on his arms. My dads have hairy arms.
Yes.
All right, now what is he missing if he's super dad?
His cape.
His cape, yeah. Let's draw a diagonal line that comes out from his shoulder. It's gonna come out to the side. So we draw it coming out. Then let's draw the other side of his cape coming down a little further. And then we're gonna connect these two lines with an S line or wiggly line. All right, Hadley, we did it. We finished drawing our super dad. You did a super job, except we still need to do one last thing. What is it?
Color it.
Yeah, we need to color him. He's gonna look so much better all colored in. Now this part we're gonna fast forward, but at the end, you guys can pause it to match the same color. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Hadley, great job. I love how he looks all colored in. Do you think he looks better colored?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And you guys at home can pause the video to match the same coloring. You could also change the colors too. Maybe your dad has darker skin or even lighter hair. You could even change it so that he has curly hair.
Yeah. You can also change the shirt.
Yeah, you could. We added the words best dad, and you could change that to anything. You could even add his favorite sports team.
Or food.
Or food, yeah, maybe he likes tacos. You could draw a taco on his shirt.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your super dad.
Yeah, we do. We hope you had a lot of fun, and don't forget to give your drawing to your dad on Father's Day. I'm sure he would love it. You could also add extra things to the background.